Hey, real quick before the video begins, guys, this is like post-edit. I was about to finish editing. I'm gonna let you know it's a bit of a rant. If you don't want to hear me talk a lot, well, then click away. That's about all I can tell you. What's going on, guys? So, I ran across something. I'm not having like a midlife crisis or a huge dilemma or a big issue. I am just slightly confused. So this is gonna be one of those videos where you might want to hang on. Yeah, you might want to do that. Because this is going to be, I don't know, it's philosophy. This is going to be definitely, very confusing. This is going to be debatable. This is going to be I don't understand. I'm confused. It's a blink and you missed it, like 15-second video. So if you don't want to hear a lot of talking, a lot of questions, or a lot of ranting, this may not be for you, but I will say this. This is a genuine question. I'm actually, for once, kind of at a toss-up. And I don't understand the premise. I don't get the point on why the gentleman's being told no. Anyway, now I get there's legal reason, there's laws and all this. But the reason why he's being told no is super confusing. So yeah, go ahead and crack open a cold one, get you a sip, and let's get into this.
You look like you've been drinking, so yeah.
What you mean?
That's all I can tell you. Whoa.
Fuck on that shit.
Alright, I'm following the phone.
Yeah, you do that.
Just letting you know you're not allowed to do that.
Fuck wrong with you?
Now I know most people that are going to be on his side are people that drink. I am kind of in the middle. I'm being torn, from both sides. And here's the thing. First, for everybody, I am going to defend a little bit of both. I'm going to be on the fence. I'm a little fence city on this situation. I'm a little bit like devil's advocate. First things first, the lady is doing her job. I'm going to have to go ahead and say that for anybody saying she's not. Here's the thing right here. Preventing delivery to intoxicated customers. It's illegal to serve someone alcohol who is already intoxicated. There's a bunch of stuff down here where it's here's some common signs that someone had too much to drink. Go through the list. Use your best judgment. How to refuse. And this explains how to refuse. And the reasoning for refusing. So, she was doing her job. How intoxicated he seemed to her, I don't know. It didn't look like it should have been an issue. So I don't see why she denied him. But you can't really see his face if he's glossed over, whatever. You can't smell him, obviously, through the camera. But at the same time, he shouldn't have been yanking it from her like that because, yeah, she's just doing her job. This is why I just can't do, general public anymore, retail work, nothing like that. Because people are assholes. And, yeah, he's being a bit of an asshole. Frustrated, and I understand, though. I will say that I understand the frustration. I can see why somebody would do this because you paid was probably $60 damn near, including your delivery and all that, and you probably were going to tip them. So you paid all that just to be refused. And here's why I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't get why they have these rules. You're not in a public setting. You're not drinking in a public area. Normally, one of the subtle reasons why they say they refuse people is to keep them well within the range of being compliant. You don't want somebody being completely plastered. Okay, when you get people plastered, they usually become problems. And you could be liable for some of the issues because you kept feeding somebody past the point of coherentness. So that's usually kind of like why they have policies like that. And then you got the legal law behind that. In my state, it didn't look like anybody is liable if that was going to be the case. So you can just feed people alcohol all day. And there's pretty much no repercussions for the bar. As far as I know, I could be misreading it. I'm not a lawyer. I am like really stupid, so please don't take that to heart. But this situation kind of has me in a tizzy. So the guy's being responsible. Let's all kind of agree there. He's being responsible. He may have been drinking, clearly, if you can say no to him. So if he's been drinking, he's trying to make sure he doesn't drink and drive, which can hurt somebody. Because my biggest thing is drinking and driving is a huge issue. And while people do it, mistakes are made. The biggest mistake to me, drinking and driving, is not you drinking and driving and you may wreck your car. You may hurt yourself. It's putting other people's lives at risk. That's it. You going to jail is best case scenario. You making it home is best case scenario. But out of the bad things, you going to jail is best case scenario. You going to jail because you hurt somebody, or worse, ended their life, is like a big deal to me. Now, I myself, I don't hide it. I drink. I drink often, but normally I'm already home. I don't have to go anywhere. If I go out and eat, I might have 2 or 3 beers. But that's my thing. So, responsible adult, paid for his alcohol, paid high dollar, probably was going to tip her, and then gets told no, gets frustrated, yanks it, starts being a bit of an ass, yanks it from her and all this. She says, I'm going to call the cops. At that point in time, you could have said he took it from you and probably just, I hate to say it, you could have just left it and probably filed it, complaint or whatever with DoorDash. He may have got his account deleted. Calling the cops could have been the safest thing, but he was already going inside. I think it was pretty much wind down from there unless you canceled it. I don't know the ins and out of DoorDash. But I do know something around here. We have DoorDash and something similar, but basically they're a delivery service for our town. And they'll deliver alcohol, and I didn't see anywhere on their page where they said they can refuse. Now, I assume probably with any other place like restaurants, they can refuse. But like I said, I don't see the point in refusing when you're doing the best thing you can, which is not drive. Now, yes, he had an alternative. Let me go ahead and put that out there. He had an alternative. He could have gotten an Uber. Couldn't have got, which some Ubers, I mean, they can actually just completely deny you having alcohol. You can say, no, you can't put it in the trunk. Can't do this, can't do that. So he'd probably waste somebody's time getting them out there, and they'd probably say, no, I'm not going to take you to the beer store. I'm not going to do a beer run or a liquor run. Taxis. I don't know the full restrictions behind them. Where, they'll pop the trunk, let you use their trunk. So I don't see there being an issue there. But here's the problem. It's going to cost more money. It's going to cost literally double. It's already expensive to use, DoorDash. And so he was already in his head going to spend the $15 roughly for delivery. And you're paying for what looked like a $25, $30 bottle. So you're paying $45 for a $30 bottle. I'm going to go ahead and put it like this. It's quite a bit, especially when you're just trying to save yourself $2,000, which is roughly what it is for a DUI. Not because I know personally, because I had a buddy who knew personally. Twice. He's an idiot. But basically, saving yourself the trouble, saving somebody's life, and ordering it is my dilemma. Why is this allowed to be refused? You're at home. You're in the privacy of your own home. What you're doing at home is nobody's business, as long as it's not hurting somebody else. This man probably could live on his own. I don't know. I live by myself. So if I'm getting drunk in my living room by myself and I'm not harming anybody, and my cats are just there getting all the love they want, whose business is it that I'm intoxicated and I order the alcohol? I'm drunk. You have a policy. But why does that policy exist is my question. What is the purpose behind it? If somebody's drinking themselves half to death and they end up getting alcohol poisoning, that's on them. You can't stop. Nothing's stopping them from going to the store and ordering $1,000 worth of liquor. I can go to the store today, right now. Well, not today, because they don't sell liquor today. But I can go tomorrow, and literally, I've done this. I order my liquor, pretty big box worth, and I load up my liquor cabinet with them, and I sip on them throughout the year. So nothing's stopping me from buying 5-6 bottles at one time. And what's going to stop me from being home and drinking all of them? I don't see the difference. Now, like I said, there could be a whole lot of stuff I'm missing. A whole lot. There might be an exact reason the law was made that I'm missing. And also, this is pretty much a 50-50 down the comments. I've seen nothing but, she should have just shut up and done her job. That's a Karen. She was doing her job. The guy was intoxicated, whatever the reasoning was. But basically, they are saying that she should have done her job and that she did do her job. That this whole situation is just super confusing and convoluted to me. And it's just a 15-second clip. That's what's getting me. It's such a short clip, and there's so much to think about that I'm still genuinely confused. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.